Good evening, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with the Trumpet for My People. Today's August 28th, 2018. I want to share something with you that I studied last night and saw something new that I had not seen before. And I find this very interesting, and I just wanted to share this with you. I learned something new last night. I did not know that leap years in Israel are called pregnant years. What is the structure of the Jewish calendar? One thing we need to know is that the Jewish calendar uses lunar months starting with the first sliver of the new moon and lasting either 29 or 30 days. Then each year consists of either 12 or 13 lunar months. A year with only 12 lunar months is 11 days shorter than a solar year, so holidays are celebrated 11 days earlier each successive year. Those holidays would continue to shift earlier, passing through all the seasons, winter, fall, spring, summer. In order to prevent this continual seasonal shift, a leap month is inserted every few years. In Hebrew, these leap years are literally called pregnant years. Could 2018 be a pregnant year, a leap year, a pregnant year? Is this part of the sign of the birth event in the heavens, a pregnant year, 2018? Like the Revelation 12 sign, pregnancy? There are three main reasons why I am seeing that 2018 is indeed a leap year or a pregnant year. The first reason, March 17th was before the spring equinox, and the start of the year may be connected to the beginning of spring, meaning the first new moon of Nisan should be the first new moon after the equinox. That would mean that April 17th, not March 17th, is Nisan 1. This pushes the Feast of Trumpets to October 9th, also the first new moon after the fall equinox, and the Day of Atonement to October 20th. The second reason that I am seeing that 2018 is indeed a leap year or a pregnant year with an extra month added is that the peace deal of the century will be unveiled on September 25th. Does this deal, brought forth through the United Nations by Donald Trump at the General Assembly on September 25th, does this peace deal fulfill 1 Thessalonians 5:3, 153 fish, the full net, which will in turn bring sudden destruction, maybe within the next month? If so, then we would need to see this peace deal before the day of the Lord, which will bring the sudden destruction after it or with it, as it is said when they are saying peace and safety. Here's an article by Breaking Israel News. Report: Trump to introduce Mideast peace plan at the United Nations General Assembly. U.S. President Donald Trump plans to introduce his Middle East peace plan, dubbed the Deal of the Century, during the United Nations General Assembly meeting in New York next month, the Palestinian daily Al-Quds reported on Monday. The 73rd General Assembly session will be held from September 18th to October 5th and will feature speeches from prominent world leaders, including Trump, who is set to address the assembly on September 25th. So we have a peace deal that is being dubbed the Deal of the Century, and that is going to be presented on September 25th. Okay, so if we look at this date of September 25th, this is an interesting date because right now everybody is watching the Feast of Trumpets on September 9th through September 11th. The Day of Atonement, according to the normal calendar, is September 20th. But we have a peace plan that's being presented on September 25th. So I'm wondering if this is also a clue for us to give us the understanding that we need to wait until after the peace plan that will be presented. And then the following new moon on October 9th will be the Feast of Trumpets, taking us to the Day of Atonement on October 20th. Now, the interesting thing about this report is that when this first report came out, I saw an article that said on June 24th, Kushner says Trump's deal of the century, Mideast peace plan, will be unveiled soon. This report came out on June 24th. Well, according to the 1 month added calendar, that is the day of Pentecost, Sunday, June 24th. So I see this peace deal as a key element leading up to the sudden destruction event, according to 1 Thessalonians 5:3. And as it says in 1 Thessalonians 5:3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. And so we see that there is a biblical prophecy by the Apostle Paul in the book of Thessalonians that the sudden destruction event, which will come together with the wrath of God, the day of the Lord, the rapture, and the great tribulation. And that day or that timing is connected to a declaration of peace and safety. And so it says that when they shall say peace and safety. So is the September 25th deal of the century? It sounds big. The other thing that makes it quite interesting is that it's going to be presented at the United Nations. I mean, that is a worldwide forum for a message to get out. If God wants a message to get out, the United Nations is a format for a worldwide warning. And so when they are saying peace and safety, the deal of the century that's going to be presented, sudden destruction will come. And then it talks about as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So again, this connects us with the Revelation 12 sign, the birth event in the heavens, and the peace deal that will bring about the travail of a woman, and it may connect us to the leap year or the pregnant year that is 2018. So the third reason that I am seeing that 2018 is a leap year or a pregnant year with an extra month added is that within the heavenly birth event, the 2018 birth event connected to the Revelation 12 sign, this seems to be a clue that within the custom of Israel, within the term that they use for a leap year, a pregnant year, that this would also be another sign or another clue that is guiding us to understand where we are or what this is meaning. How an extra month is added based on a pregnant year. Is 2018 a pregnant year? Is the Revelation 12 sign the birth event in the heavens that is taking place right now? 2018 is indeed a pregnant year. And so we have this connection to a pregnant year and the Revelation 12 sign. Leviticus 25:9 says that the trumpet of Jubilee will sound on the Day of Atonement, Yom Kippur, the 10th day of the 7th month. This is the reason I am watching October 20th through 23rd, 2018 for the Rapture event, the Great Destruction event, the Sudden Destruction event, which will bring about the beginning of the Great Tribulation. As it says in Leviticus 25:9, then you shall cause the trumpet of Jubilee to sound on the 10th day of the 7th month. On the Day of Atonement you shall make the trumpet to sound throughout all your land. The trumpet of Jubilee on the Day of Atonement. Rapture on true Yom Kippur in the year of Jubilee, October 20 through 23rd, 2018. This is Steve Fletcher with the trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.